Nah, you might.
I appreciate you telling me that shit.
You'd have been like, oh
that's
shit, I never heard of that.
Anyway, they'd be like blue cheese raspberry.
Yeah, I could have said gummy bear Twizzler
blast.
gumdrop.
Gummy bear blast.
Gummy bear blast.
Gummy bear blast is hilarious.
It's a blast.
God blast.
And cream and glitter shoot all in your mouth.
Oh,
Cupcake got the new twist. Cupcake got the new Twinkies. It's a bad mama, shut your mouth. When you bite into it, cream, glitter. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Get Lifted. 30 is the new 20. Please hit the like button, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you're notified the next time we post or go live. I'm La Heffa.
I'm CrisxmasOD.
I'm SmileyJizzle. What's good? Oh yeah, we in the building.
Thank you for tuning in. How's everyone doing tonight?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Can't complain.
Highly blessed.
Right? I know that's right.
Ducking demons every day.
I've been on a knowledge path. Like, you know what I mean? I've been just like trying to learn about a whole bunch of shit. I know you can't learn everything, and there's nothing that you really could do with everything that you learn. Like, you can't be like, okay, I'm gonna learn this about a lawyer. I'm gonna learn this about law, and then I'm gonna be a lawyer tomorrow or some shit like that. Or learn this about carpentry, and now I'm gonna go into the carpentry business. I mean, it's possible to do those things, but you have to have some kind of manageable focus. You know what I mean? You can't just be like in every single basket. Like, you gotta have something set up that you're gonna really have a focal point on to really hone those skills, because it takes about a year to become an expert in something.
Hey.
So at least have a
year.
year.
Video? What's going on? Like, I'm not wearing that shit right now.
At least have a year of you actually, learning what you're supposed to do, research, developing, and figuring out how exactly to do it. A lot of times, what it seems like procrastination, well, it is procrastination for me. A lot of times, I take a lot of time planning and figuring out very detailed ways of how to do something instead of actually doing it and getting right to it. You know what I mean? And a lot of times, people be like, yo, damn, you taking forever to do that shit. You ain't never gonna do it. But I do it at my pace because it works for me, because I be doing other things. So if I was just only focused on one thing, then I'll probably be an expert in mad shit. But unfortunately, other people need you for shit sometimes. You gotta break whatever discipline you have. I think I left my phone at the crib, my other phone.
Yeah, the phone.
I think so.
What's the number?
I don't want to say it online.
Is that a 475 or the other?
Yeah.
The other one.
Okay, I got you. I'm close.
Because people have short attention span. Everybody want things done in a split second. Some people do be long-winded, or they don't be concise. Well, we all do it sometimes. We're excited about a topic, go on a tangent. But
it must be either in the car or in the house. Go ahead, I'm listening.
That's it. Finally said that people be like, get to the point. Or like that, like that lady Nija on that came on Lapeef. Talk about Icarus and Day Dallas.
Right.
Because those are Icarus.
Those was good. Icarus. Those was good shits that she was saying. But you gotta think about it. A lot of people that subscribe to a certain faith, they don't necessarily subscribe to mythologies. So a lot of people might not even entertain those stories. They're just fairy tales to them. That's what people will look at. They don't look at it as like, this is a way that some people live their life at one point in history.
I ain't gonna front. I just stopped talking to somebody because of like some spiritual shit. I felt like he was like
a dude to,
Yeah.
you start talking to the girl. Now you've lost a friend because you.
Yo, I don't play with that shit.
Me
Like,
neither.
my thing is, you gotta come honest, right? Like, I don't care if you're an atheist. I don't care if you're agnostic. I don't care what your beliefs is, but just stand on it. It's just like your sexual orientation. You gotta stand on that shit too. Cause then if I find out you was fronting and you was pretending to be heterosexual, and then you was really not heterosexual.
Now, only thing I had to add to that, if they pretended to be heterosexual to make a pass at you, or pretend to be heterosexual just so they can't be judged.
I mean,
Because
it don't
if
matter.
you find out that that they're gay, then people get offended. Even if they were not interested in you, they really were your friend.
I'm just trying to understand it from that perspective.
There are lesbians
like,
that are friends that are not interested in
Yeah.
each other. There are gay guys that are friends that are just friends. So
now women are
heterosexual
different. Now we know women are
if you
women are
didn't
more
know
accepting
and
of,
they
of
were
that
behaving,
culture.
they wasn't
And
showing
men
you them symptoms. You became friends with them because y'all built a bond. You didn't know about their sexual
You could still
orientation.
and this is a pause ass fucking thing, but I'm trying to be modern. But just think about it like this: you could still build a bond with a person that has different sexual orientation than you have. Just like men,
they just can't
build.
lie about
but
it.
hold on, right? Well, hold on. Let me
Let
land my plane.
Is it lying?
Let me land my plane. Let me land my plane.
People are.
Hold on.
No,
before y'all break apart into another discussion,
some weird shit,
let me land my
actually,
plane
like,
with what I'm saying. Let me land my plane. Hold on.
Because I remember.
Because it's gonna be a lot of things.
We talked
with
about
what I'm
the
saying.
same person on the pod before.
Let me hold on. So you got to think about it. Like I was saying, we build bonds with people that have different gender, orientation, because we build bond with women, right?
Exactly.
And they like men. Yeah. So it's possible to do that. The other thing, like what you're saying, yes, with honesty. But what I'm saying is the reason that people probably don't divulge that part of their personal life is because it's their business, not yours, as long as it doesn't affect them. And a lot of people live by the way of, okay, my personal life has nothing to do with your personal life, and it doesn't affect you in any way, shape, or form, other than this is something that I like to do that you may not agree with. However, it's my life. You have no say in it. You can still do what you do. We can still bond. We can still talk about sports, but we don't have to be like best friends forever. We don't have to, have play dates with our kids and shit like that, but they keep it like that. I feel like people can be associates with people and still have it on a professional level without knowing too much about their personal life. I'm an open book. A lot of people aren't like that. A lot of people don't like to share all their personal stuff and just tell people about what's going on in their personal life and things about how they got their upbringing and how they got to this point and shit like that, because it's nobody's fucking business. Even though I share it, it's nobody's fucking business. I don't have to share it. I choose to share it. Yeah, it's a courtesy. And if I do share the shit, I'm sharing it out of confidence to you because I'm expecting you not to judge me. A lot of people don't know who's who. The only time that people do that, divulge certain information with people, is when they know that it's a place of comfort or a safe space where you can share it. Normally, family members or long friends that you've been, diaper buddies or something like that. Not like people that you met in passing and built a relationship with, because it'll be harder for them to understand certain things.
Yeah, my thing with that situation is, like, I've been friends with this person for a while, right? Mm-hmm. And it's like that person took a path just on some professional shit on his job that I may not agree with. Because just like this pod, we sit here and smoke on this pod and shit. Some people may look at this pod and be like, oh, these potheads, they just up here smoking, talking shit. They don't even know what the fuck they talk about, because they have a preconceived notions about what potheads have to let people know about and shit. You see what I'm saying? They feel like, oh, okay, just because you smoke, we're gonna put you in this box, and whatever you do is not gonna get you out of this box because you smoke. And that's just what it is. You see what I'm saying? So it was already like that type of friendship where it's like, I don't really respect what you do, and you probably don't really respect what I do, but we could still be cool because that shit don't matter, like you were saying. Like, you know what I mean? That shit don't matter. But the problem then becomes, okay, if you say that you worship God, right? And then I start asking you, okay, but then out the same mouth, he says, okay, but we may not worship the same God. So I'm like, okay, which God do you worship? And then it becomes, well, that's private. So my thing is like, once you're private about your beliefs, you're not proud about your beliefs. Because anything I'm talking about, anything just natural as people, we talk about is things that we don't mind saying. You know what I mean? If it's personal, if it's private, you don't want to say it because you don't want the chance for people to judge you. And that's how that shit works. Like pride is a motherfucker. Like you're not just gonna be like, oh yo, if you know people don't like gay people, and then you were like, yo, I was just with another dude. Like you know your audience basically. You see what I'm saying? So that's how I took it. I took it like it was deceit because you claim that you're a person of faith, and then when I'm saying persons of faith things, you're getting offended by it, and it's like, for what? Like it seems like we don't, just like he said, we don't worship the same God. So now it becomes like maybe he worships Satan for all I know. I'm not gonna go down to that extreme, but I will say that if he's pushing the narrative that we don't worship the same God, if he's pushing the narrative that he doesn't have to let me know if he talks to God or not, or it doesn't make a difference, if he's pushing the narrative that, you know what I'm saying, like if I'm praying. So I said, this is one of the last things I said to him. I was like, bro, like with all the planes and shit going down, I think you should be prayed up because you know what I mean? It's like a lot of wicked shit going on. You see what I'm saying? And him working in the field that he works in, it's like you definitely want to be prayed up because they have a history of not liking people, especially people that look like us, right? So he took offense in me saying, "Yo, bro, like
Tropical.
yeah, he basically was like, yo, I'm about to go on vacation for my birthday and shit." And I'm like, yo, just you know what I mean? Like that's cool. Just be prayed up because if you don't have some type of spiritual backing, then anything could be, you know what I'm saying? Anything could fucking happen. And I thought that wasn't a bad thing to say, but he took it like
It comes from a good place.
but that he didn't take it like that. And I'm trying to understand how could you have taken it like of like I'm coming out of a bad place if I'm saying, yo, bro, like he took it like I put a threat on him. like
Now, how did you take it? Feeling like
I
he
was
took
shocked.
it. Feeling like he took it.
I was shocked.
No. I'm saying, how did you take it? His response to make you feel like he took it as like it was a threat to him.
Like I said,
He
I was
felt.
shocked.
He felt.
I was like, bro, like
Did he
where
make
is
a
this coming
threatening
from?
comment? Like, what did he say?
He basically implied
What did he exactly say? Because like the way that he implied it and what he actually said could be different.
well, after I
Or
said
how he
that,
took it.
after
Right.
I said that and how he took that, he basically then was like, "Yo, I feel like you're coming off type evil." Like
He said you're
he
coming
said,
off type
"I'm
evil?
coming off evil
Okay.
because I said that you should stay prayed up because of all this shit that's going on." I said literally,
Okay.
you should stay prayed up because of all this shit that's going on with the planes and shit going down. You see what I'm saying? We like you should. This is the best time to have. This is the best time to have a closer connection with your creator. This is all I'm saying. And I'm like, I'm saying this to a person that allegedly believes in God. So I'm like, what's the problem?
Because some people be like, why would you say that? Like you're wishing
That's
it.
exactly
But
what he said.
that's how they take, even though that's not what you meant. Because like, why would you even bring
That's
that
like
up?
that's
Even
like the
look-
cop.
even
Hold on.
though-
I want to hear this because
Even
the
though
cop-
what's going on.
I rebuke you. or some shit, right?
See, but that's different. That's different. I'm not condemning you if I'm saying,
but
yo,
they're
just
saying it's kind of like you're speaking it
That's
into existence. That's what I get from.
But how can I ignore that?
I wouldn't say that,
Mhm.
but that's how some people take when you say stuff because I'm fine now.
Safe
Why
travels.
would you say? Yeah, like,
but that's what I'm saying.
You're saying pray like something is bound to happen. That's how they are looking at it.
Like when a Muslim say to me, you know, praise be to Allah. You know what I mean? I don't think nothing bad because I know that they saying something. They putting blessings on me. They're blessing me with their belief. They're blessing. They're putting good fortune on me. So I don't take it as a bad thing because for them it's a term of endearment. It's something it's like just saying like, "What's up? Like, how you doing today? Have a good day. You know, I hope you the best. You know what I mean? Whatever." It's just saying it in their language because that's their best place of peace. Wishing heaven on someone, wishing someone to be closer with God, to their God.
And I know that wasn't a problem specifically because I like in that same conversation, I was saying to him like, yo, like I don't need your consent to pray for you, bro. Like if I want to fucking pray for you, I'm gonna just pray for you. And his response to that was, okay, cool. Like I don't like, thank you. Like
it's like taking out insurance on somebody. Like,
yeah. So
I could take out an insurance policy on you.
So my thing is, how are you
happy? Social.
My thing is, how are you happy that I'm praying for you, but then you're upset that I said, yo, stay prayed up to your creator before you go, just in case, because it's wicked out here.
Right.
Like, I just didn't understand that, but
your boy seems, I mean, from what you tell, if that's exactly how the conversation with your boy seems weird. That's the only thing I could think of. Like,
I mean, that is weird, bro.
I mean,
I
honestly,
said the same thing.
Like, I look at it like this, like,
that is weird.
Yeah. If somebody were saying to me, you know, they come to my crib and they got fucking what's that shit? The shit they burn and
sage.
They got sage and they bring it around my house and shit like that. It's not something that I'm used to, but I know that they're doing something good. So I would be like, all right, you know, tell me what you're doing, because this is not something I normally practice, but I appreciate you doing that. Because it's not something that I do, out of respect for what they doing, I'll be like, look, explain this to me because I'm not familiar with this. You could do it, but it's not, you know, whatever.
What you're saying makes sense, but what
it's just having respect for it.
What he was basically saying was, first he was implying that, okay, he believes in God. So I'm thinking we're believing in the same God. Then he says, yeah, well, we may not believe in the same God. So then the question was like, okay, well, which God do you believe in? And it was like standoff energy after that. Like, I don't have to tell you what God I believe in.
Right.
That's what gave me the energy.
So then it's like after that, then it's like the travel.
It escalated.
And then it's like, yo, you better stay prayed up. So then it's like after that part, after the difference in belief. So now he's like,
but it shouldn't have been a difference in belief because he didn't even specify what belief he had.
But then that's the whole thing. That's the freedom of being an individual.
And
right?
that's cool.
I don't have to. I don't have to tell you. Yo, I don't have to tell you who I believe in. However, if we're hold on, but I'm gonna say this: if we're friends, if we're close, if we've been friends for several years, you know what I mean? We're not gonna put, you know, we could say friends 2 years, 3 years. It don't matter. If you consider yourself to be a friend, then with that comes certain things, you know what I mean, with a friendship. But also boundaries are accepted in friendships. So if a friend says they don't want to talk about it because it's something that, you know, friends have secrets. You know what I mean? They say secrets don't keep friends. You know what I mean? But everybody has secrets. Every person on this planet has secrets, right? We all have secrets. Kids have secrets from mommy and daddy. Mommy and daddy have secrets from the kids. But here's the thing. You will decide whether or not that secret is something that's going to define your relationship with that friend. Have they been a good friend up until that particular secret? And then you decide, you know what? I don't give a fuck. That's a secret that I'm not willing to deal with. You know what I mean? And then that's on you as a person. For me, with me being a person that doesn't really judge people, me saying that and me going on a limb and saying that about all different types of people, I have to accept what comes with that. What comes with that is going to be a whole bunch of different types of weirdos. People from all different walks of life, right?
Exactly.
And I have to accept these people are different. Weirdos, we're calling them, but I'm a weirdo to someone else. So to them, because I don't understand them, I might get to know this person. This person might save my life. This person might jump into the water. I can't swim and save me from drowning.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Who knows? But I don't give that person a chance because of their belief. If their you know, a Nazi or something like that, you know what I mean?
It's detriment to you, then it's a problem.
And you know that, okay, this is what I believe. I believe that we're a superior race and this and that and da 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 da. And you know what comes with that belief system.
I agree.
You know, with that belief system, there's really no change with that belief system. That belief system is kind of like it's strategically structured. It's strategically structured to brainwash the person into believing that notion of superiority.
And that's how I feel about it.
So with that, let me finish because I'm going somewhere with all of this shit.
Mm-hmm.
With that, you understand that I can't be friends with this person with that ideology.
Fact.
Unless that person with that ideology wants to change that ideology because they recognize that that ideology is detrimental to the existence of life overall, not just with theirs, right? So if you can accept people that are different, then you would accept this person that's trying to change from whatever stance in life that they have been in, because that was what they were brought up into. That was the belief system that they were bred into. They had no control over those conditions. But now that they're old enough to make choices for themselves, now they want to think and they want to take a different path. Maybe a better path for some, but a different path because they feel like this path is detrimental to the existence of life. Now, what we're talking about is not necessarily that. What we're talking about
before we change gears.
Yeah, but I'm still on this. What we're talking about is not that. Is not that.
Mm-hmm.
What we're talking about is somebody that has a difference of whatever, but it hasn't changed of how they treated you as a person. That would be
Let me
different.
go.
No,
Y'all been going saying stuff. Okay, so you said you, Chris, mentioned that if someone doesn't want to expose their view on something or their belief or whatever, if they're private about it, then that means that they're ashamed or they must be ashamed or they wouldn't have a problem.
Mm-hmm.
It could be that they're ashamed because society tells them that they're wrong, but they're not hurting anybody or they're not doing it. It's only affecting themselves. Let me finish. You were talking for a long time. And also, it may not be that they're ashamed. It may just be that they know that you disagree with their belief and it's going to cause a negative reaction. And they don't want to engage in that because they don't want to go back and forth. They don't have the energy to do that. Maybe they don't like to argue. They're a non-combative person and they don't want to get in it. And it's not affecting your relationship. They still treat you how you want to be treated, and they're not doing anything to you personally. It's just you have a difference in opinion possibly on this, so they don't want to say it to you because they know how you feel. They're gonna go back and forth. A lot of people don't like to do that, or maybe they don't want to do it that day. Maybe they got other stuff going on, and maybe in time, if they feel comfortable, they'll invite you into that part of their life. But they don't owe you that if it's not affecting you. Like Smiley said, everyone has secrets. So I don't think that. And a lot of people condemn people for. It's just crazy to me because the LGBTQ community, like, people condemn them. They say, like, oh, you can't be a Christian because that's a sin. You're not supposed to do that. But a lot of people that say that are doing the same. Like, they ate fruits and vegetables, and you're not supposed to eat meat, and you're not supposed to fornicate outside of wedlock or have kids outside of wedlock. Mm-hmm. Or so why are you can't say anything? Well, you're not supposed to judge anyway because you're not God. If you believe in that religion or whatever, you're not supposed to do that. Only He can do that. And if you're doing something that goes against what it says how you're supposed to be living in the Bible, then who are you to tell them that they can't? Then both of you are not what you say you are. Then if you're saying like that they're not following it,
Can I retort?
Those are the main people that judge. Are the pot calling the kettle black. Like,
Can I retort? Like me personally, we're saying like judge. I don't view it as such. I view it as having a personal set of moral codes that I stand by. That if I see somebody showing me examples of something that I don't like, I can either choose to deal with it, or I could be honest with myself and say, because this person acted in this manner, I can't fuck with them. And I think that's basically what this is. Like, it's not me judging him for what he says, it's me judging him for what he's really about and not knowing what he was really about. And feeling like, damn, like, bro, like, if I knew, I wouldn't even have wasted this much time with you. That's how I feel. You see what I'm saying? Because this person, like, he already took a path that I wouldn't take. You know what I mean? He took, you know, more of the federal side of the game. And, you know, I'm smoking weed on camera. We was doing this before we knew, allegedly, if it was okay to do this shit. You see what I'm saying? So we don't follow the rule book. We go, I say me specifically. I don't follow the rule book. I don't go by a certain morality. I don't go by the code of conduct that he has to go by. The problem becomes when you start using the political or the training that you've gotten there to justify shit why you're giving me runaround answers in our personal shit. You see what I'm saying? So now it's just like, yo, bro, like, I know what you're doing. Like I know what you're doing, and I know what you're essentially saying. And what you're essentially saying isn't just some shit that I'm judging you for. It's some shit that will affect me in my life, because, like, when you say certain shit like, yo, bro, like, whenever, like, this is some real shit that he said to me. This is like the beginning and the end. This is before that happened. But he was like, yo, bro, at the end of the day, like, I hope my peoples know, like, when it comes to, like, this government shit and, like, my friends and shit, like, I pick the government. Like, every time. Like, I pick the government. And it's like, he's saying it as like it's honorable that he picked his career over his personal life. But I'm looking at it like, nah.
Does he have children?
No, he don't.
Okay.
It's all him. You know what I mean? You couldn't say that if you had children.
He's a military dude?
Not really. I'm pretty sure, you know, he probably has jurisdiction in that field, but he didn't go to the military. Nah. He's just he works in the government. He's like a federal contractor up there doing whatever he do. I don't know. He never told me, because they have a code of conduct. Like, you can't tell the inner workings of that type of shit, which is fine. But I'm saying, even that, like, it's just like how I look at certain secret societies and shit, like a fraternity at, like, a what's the name? Like, yeah, that's cool for them that they could do that. But me personally, I'm gonna dig deep. Well, why is this Greek? And why is it all blacks? And why is, like why are we, like, I'm gonna question too much shit, and then if I find an answer that I don't like, then I'm gonna fall back. And this is the same shit. It's like, bro, you already picked a career path that I don't really fuck with, to be honest with you. I just see the impact that it had on our people in general. So it's like, I already see what's going on up there. And it's like, you're proud of it. So it's like, I'm fucking with you because of time. Like, I fuck with you because I knew you since 07. Cause now it's like, the more I see is the more I'm like, nah, this shit is lame. But I'm like, nah, it's okay. It's bro. Nah, it's okay. It's bro. I think 2024, 2025, as soon as that shit kicked off, it's like, you can't really fake the funk no more, bro. At least me, like, I feel like I can't, if I'm around you and I feel like you don't want to be around me, then I'm going to distance myself. If I can't be myself, if I can't say, all right, bro, we going to smoke, do the pod, do some rap shit, without you saying, nah, I can't be around that because of my job and shit. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna be like, all right, bro, you picked your job, and that's cool, cause it's your bread, it's your bread and butter. I'm not gonna tell nobody to not make their money, but I can't force a relationship between some sucking nigga shit that I know is sucking nigga shit, but I've known you since '07, so I'm just like, whatever.
Let me ask you something.
Go ahead.
And this is kind of going in a different direction, but it's kind of staying on terms of communication.
Mm-hmm.
If you dealing with somebody, right, a chick, and you tell her to do something because you just know she needs to do it, you explain it to her, she don't understand it, and you still want her to do it. Well, fuck it, if you don't understand it, just do it anyway because I need you to do it. She don't do it.
Okay.
How do you feel at that moment?
I feel like, damn, I lost one.
Then you let her go?
Yeah.
Oh.
You said need her to do it.
Yeah.
You didn't say want.
Yeah.
So if I need her to do it and she don't do it, it's over. Cause what the fuck do I need you if I can't
she's
depend on you?
challenging it. She's like,
Yeah,
yo, I don't want to do it.
If I can't depend on you, like, what are you around for? Like, we're not at that point.
She don't
in our
trust
lives.
your leadership to the point. Like, she just don't want to subscribe to your plan, what you want to do.
And I don't want to waste her time.
Is it okay for somebody to have say?
No, because that's not the dynamic of life. It doesn't depend on what she thinks about the relationship that you're supposed to be in the leader of. Like,
so who dictates this, man or woman, or is it
the leader?
Whoever is the bread.
Not even. No, I'm not gonna say the breadwinner.
Who's bringing the food?
I'm gonna say
who's
the leader.
The bills? Who's keeping the lights on?
I'm gonna say the leader.
Who's the leader?
The leader is the one that makes the last decision. That's who the leader is. Whoever is bestowed onto, it's supposed to be the man. It's supposed to be the man. It's supposed to be the man. But in 2025, I guarantee you there's a lot of single baby mothers that's the leaders of their household. So I can't discount them just because a man is supposed to be the leader. There are leaders in their household, and whether or not they're supposed to be the leaders, that's what the fuck it is. And they got to do the job that, you know what I mean, nobody else is doing.
Can you have a relationship with a woman for a long time that gets paid more than you?
Exactly. Yes, is only if she lets me dictate.
In the house,
I'm the leader.
You Zeus.
Cause check it. You know who said this?
Run that shit.
I think it was Cheryl Underwood. Was on Club Shay Shay, and they asked her. They asked her this same. I think it was Cheryl Underwood.
Yeah, it was the leprechaun version of Leslie.
That's hilarious. But she made a point that I really fuck with. She was just like, "Yo, it don't matter if I make more. The man is the leader of the household." And I felt that. You see what I'm saying? Because I really believe that. And I feel like her saying it just comes from traditional values and what works. You see what I'm saying?
Old school, bro.
And that's what I'm saying. Sometimes
a lot of women like that.
Exactly.
That's a needle in the haystack now.
But guess what? I don't need a lot of women. I just need one. Maybe
you only need one.
Maybe two.
And we all fighting. We all fighting for that one or two. Everybody fighting for that same one or two. And you know what the problem is? We don't keep them. What is one thing that I'm gonna ask you first? What's one thing that men, the best men, can do to ruin a relationship? One thing, just one. If you had to name one, it's over. What's one thing the best man can do to ruin a relationship for you? One thing.
That's easy. Beat me.
Yeah,
Abuse. Abuse, you would say?
I could say that, but I would say first, cheat. Woman cheat on me, it's over.
I would have to say, and
Cause you're not whooping me unless you're Clarissa Shields.
now, if I say personally, I probably would say infidelity. But yeah, objectively, like for like, I think most people talk about it all the time. They put cheating at the highest level, above abuse, above all that other stuff, which would seem abuse would seem like it should be the number one thing.
Yeah, I ain't
But you would hear, that a girl could give me a love tap because she's upset, and then we hug, and then we have makeup sex after. It's okay. It's not really okay for a woman to just accept that. But a woman will always say, you'll hear them always say on TV, online, or in person, niggas ain't shit, cheating all the time, fucking all these. That's what they care about more than beating their ass, fucking anything else. If you don't cheat on them, you're a good man. And that's why I feel like good or bad is subjective, because if cheating is worse than somebody beating the shit out of somebody, then I'm like, yo, like that, it really don't, the math not mathing. You know what I mean?
Smiley, as a man, you're not worried about your girl beating you up. Now, if she puts her hands on you,
abuse is abuse, man.
Hold on. But if she puts her hands on you, you know how you're gonna handle it. Like, I feel like females that hit certain men, they know the men to do it with. They're not just doing it to any fucking guy. And this is why I'm saying, like, abuse wouldn't really be a factor because you're not beating me. I might leave you, but like I might leave you. I
mean, I'm probably thinking
I might not. You know what I'm saying? Because if you could chill,
put her hands on me.
Because think about it. If it's abuse, if she puts her hands on you, it's abuse if she smacks you, and you told her you cheated on her. That's abuse, my nigga. So is it over? Yeah, I'm done. Like, you don't gotta take me back. It's over. Saying. You see what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
To me, like, nah, like, I'm a man. I could take a little bit of abuse coming from a woman as long as it's warranted on what the fuck she's feeling. But if she's mad.
But do you understand the contrast? Like, look, if the female in the room is saying abuse and the two men in the room are saying cheating, then it's really a clear understanding of the biological differences between the two of us.
And that's how it's supposed to be.
A woman and a man, our toleration
is different.
Threshold is different.
Yeah.
And it's
our strength is different.
You can't make this shit up. You can see it clear as day. It's unscripted. Everybody just, said their own answer, but from those answers you could dictate this is generally how the mind will work. Like, we hear women talk about it all the time. But we know, like, we have more women in the room, they would probably all say abuse.
100%. And they're right for that. I'm just saying the answer is going to be different.
But they will take you back if you cheat.
I'm just saying the answer is going to be different for women and men.
They'll take you back if you cheat. And it is like understanding, like, okay, well, if you cheat, then I could cheat. It's different because it's certain things that come with that, and it's not making it right. And women will never understand it. They'll never understand it.
It's simple to understand. They don't want to understand it.
It's not simple.
It is simple because all you're saying is
it's not simple because we're not animals.
Hold on. All you're saying is, if you could do it, I could do it too. No, you can't. Just like I'm a man. You see what I'm saying? There's shit that men do that you don't like, but guess what? You're not a man, so you're never going to understand it. That's simple. But you don't want to. Once you ignore the facts and you feel like emotions is more important than the facts, that's where it goes left. Because you're emotional. You're just like, well, I don't care. Like, I'm mad. Like, I don't care that, you know what I mean? I might have said that it's okay for you to fuck a couple bitches as long as it don't get back to me. I feel like it got back to me, even though she might have went through your phone. She fucked with you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So a lot of this shit is warranted that she's going to be upset if she finds out some shit that she don't want to find out. If that happens. I'm just saying.
I was watching some interesting shit today, and it was talking about, our relation to animals. And they were saying about, like, all of the felines, like, lions are a different species because they're a more social group
They
of,
so
the,
macho, yo.
of the other species of cats. And what they'll do is they'll have like maybe 4 males, right? And the 4 males will fight each other to be the most dominant. One will be among the most dominant,
And they all gotta be brothers
and
too.
push one out of
Yep.
the pride, and they'll have to be like, you know, a nomad, like roaming around or whatever.
Right.
And they'll have the pick of the litter with all the women or whatever. The new king would then eliminate the young
All the lineage.
of the other lion,
yeah.
right? And it's kind of like they kind of showed a little bit of that in the new movie Mufasa a little bit. So it's kind of, yeah, that movie is dope. They kind of showed a little bit of that, but the what it's saying is basically like men will, you know, they want all the women, you know, for their lineage, you know what I mean, for their generations and shit to come. And that's basically what it is, to be fruitful, multiply, but there's a conventional way to do it, and the religions kind of hold those things in place. You know, they give you, this is how it should be, and you should be with this person, and it should be under these circumstances, and you know,
Mormon.
well, with any religion, like
They got bad wives, you know that?
But well, I know, but I'm saying there's still a process.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I'm saying it's not just like you find a chick on the street. It's like you got to be in the same religion, and you got to do this and all that other shit.
Yeah.
But you know, you're not just supposed to be just out here fucking people. There's supposed to be a courtship, proper shit. You know what I mean? But nobody's doing that. So like, to the point that you was making earlier, is like everybody's a sinner. So if everybody is a sinner, then how can we judge the next person when I've already done something wrong?
Because some people are trying and some people aren't.
But how do you know that person not trying? It's hard. It's hard with genetic. Have you watched Dexter?
You know
he's tried.
Like,
he's tried very hard.
The flesh is.
Pause.
Yeah, the flesh is
got a dark passenger.
But it depends on how. So if you like
you can understand why he wouldn't want to tell his secret.
Yeah, 100%.
To his own sister.
But I can also understand.
Would you hold on? Know? Would you hold on. I
can also understand that. I can also understand. I can also understand how it's wrong though.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? It's still wrong. Like, yeah, like we could understand why he did it, but we're not gonna say it was right or it's justified. We have to say what it is, and it was wrong that he didn't tell his sister. You see what I'm saying? Because he could have put her life in jeopardy, and she don't even fucking know.
Because she did.
Oh, he did, yeah.
There you go. And I ain't even watched that shit. You see what I'm saying? And that's all I'm saying. Like, yo, if she knew, she could have fucking took a ticket and got the fuck up out of Dodge. You see what I'm saying? But she didn't know. And that's what I mean by certain... When people hide certain information and it come back and creep up on you. No, I'm not saying extreme. I'm saying it's common. When you lead out certain information, that shit come and bite somebody else in the ass later on because we ignore it.
Because you can't. Because Spider-Man. Hold on. Spider-Man can't tell everybody that he's Spider-Man. Because because it puts everybody's life in danger when the villains know the people that are closest to him. So you gotta kind of keep that under wraps.
But
you don't know who watching you. That's the thing. It wasn't like he was like fault.
He went up to the
that's your fault for putting the
Bruce Wayne Towers and was like, I don't want to be around people because
it's your fault when you put the people that you care about in harm's way.
That's what I'm saying.
You don't do that. That's what I'm saying.
You're still so you're lying to the people and you're still getting them killed anyway.
That's not cool.
But that's what the fuck Peter Parker got to go through. If we're making that analogy,
Peter Parker goes to keeping his life apart from Spider-Man. He can't let his Peter Parker life be a part of it.
And how many people died because of that?
People die because people die.
Nah,
because that's such a
people
part of life.
died because he didn't.
He
tell
tried
them,
to save everybody.
Let them
but
know, hey,
he
I
realizes,
gotta go.
He realizes that he has a
I
great
gotta
power
go.
and a great responsibility, but he can't save everybody. He understands that. He
I'm
gotta
not-
save the
look,
people that he can. And if that means that
I'm
he
talking
gotta
about the
lose the
ones
people
he
that he
loves
loves,
specifically. If he knew has these powers, if he knew the enemies are gonna come and get them through him,
he don't let them
hold
know who
on.
he
Let me
is.
finish. It's not about letting him know who they is.
Right.
It's about getting them the fuck out of Dodge and being like, look, I can't even be around y'all. But my thing is, as soon as
He's selfish.
there
He's
you
human.
go. There you go.
He's still human.
There you
It's
go.
a human dynamic where he has to still be around.
And we're not going to
people.
excuse that,
So,
Smiley. We're
I'm
going to
not.
say that
I'm
shit
not.
is wrong of him for
I'm
doing
not.
that.
It's
He
wrong
should.
for him being
He
what?
should.
Human?
It's wrong of him for
Wrong
staying.
for
It's wrong of him
because
for
with great
staying
power
when
comes
he
great
knew
responsibility.
they would have
One
been
of those
safer.
responsibilities
It's wrong for him for staying when he knew it would have been safer if he left.
That's one of his responsibilities.
And he's staying.
I mean,
It's
right.
like he's not going nowhere.
And he's not being responsible because he's learning how to be a hero. But as you look at the progression of the character, he does distance himself and move on, break up with his girl and all that shit. It took him a long time after he lost a lot of people that he cared about. He had to make that decision.
And that's why we fuck with Batman.
But we learned Batman did the same thing.
But Batman,
same thing happened to Batman. He lost people that he loved too.
Yeah, he did. But the difference is Batman was like in the fucking Bruce Wayne towers and shit. He came down. He fronted for everybody because everybody thought he was just Bruce Wayne, the fucking rich playboy. You know what I'm saying? Nobody knew that it was fucking Batman. And all the people that Batman had to fuck with, he didn't want to fuck with. Remember Robin? He didn't want to fuck with Robin, but he felt bad for Robin. Robin ain't had no fucking choice. Fucking what's her name? Batgirl. He didn't want to fuck with her. He didn't want to, well, yeah, come through. He had to because he felt bad for all of these situations. So that's why he did what he did. Peter Parker is literally knows, yo, my enemies is going to come fuck me up and probably come
Peter
through.
Parker, the difference of dynamic with Peter Parker is crazy because comparing him to Batman because he didn't ask for that shit. He got bit by a fucking shit.
Nigga, Bruce didn't ask for his parents to get killed in the alley. What are you saying, bro? And he was a kid.
He decided to become a vigilante.
After what the fuck happened to him.
He decided to become a vigilante. Peter Parker got bit by his father and shit had already died. He was already being taken care of by his aunt and uncle. Then he gets bit by a fucking spider.
And decided to become a vigilante.
After his uncle passed away, then he's like, listen to what he said when he passed away. Great power comes great responsibility. Now he like want to save everybody. He don't want this to happen to somebody else. After that, he becomes a hero after going through that. But he had already grown up. You know what I mean? Had been raised, all that other shit. Bruce Wayne was rich. He had everything in the world. Could have went to school. He didn't have to be that dude.
But he kept people at a distance.
Yeah,
that's my point. He kept people at a distance. He knew.
Wanted to find out who killed his parents, and then he wanted to solve crime because he didn't want it to happen.
All right, we ain't gonna dwell on this.
He was psychological maniac.
Yeah, he is.
That was the difference.
We ain't gonna dwell on this because there's a lot of shit going down. You seen the Irv and 50 shit? Rest in peace, Irv Gotti, because that's crazy, bro. I didn't even know he was sick.
50. That's wild. 50 is the automatic troll. Like he going at it with look. It's not gonna be no more BMF, right?
Yeah, that's crazy too.
So BMF,
that was my show too, bro.
He beefing with Meech because Meech got some bread from Ross.
He took that picture.
Ross made a whole song. I think I'm big. Meech.
Larry Hoover.
Yeah. You know what I mean? He got some bread from him. 50 mad about that. Bro, you ain't feeding my son enough to help me with my shit.
Fuck with my
enemies. I'm getting bread. I'm doing what I gotta do to survive. Ain't nothing wrong with that. He doing what he gotta do. And I don't know, 50 kind of corny for that, but
I think 50 is one person that's never gonna change up, and the only thing I could salute him for
Hate
is
him,
his
hate him or love
consistency.
him.
His consistency, because when he say he don't fuck with somebody, he don't fuck with somebody. The only people that he got cool with after he made songs and disses against is D Block and Fat Joe.
Is he rap's MVP?
Camera.
Oh yeah, and Cameron too, for sure. For sure.
Cameron be beefing with people. He beefing with Carissa Shields. Well, he was beefing with Carissa Shields.
Yeah, come on, Cam.
Little tight light beef
Yeah,
with
sure.
her. He
And
wasn't
then
really
that
beefing with her.
basketball
He just
player.
like squashed her.
Mhm.
He was calling her sir.
That's funny
Mellow,
as
boy,
the
mellow.
fuck, yo. You better
Chill,
chill out with
man.
Pat Girl.
Pat,
Ease up on Pat Girl. Thugger.
Pat gonna come at you. Pat gonna come at you. Guys.
It was Mellow Ball. He says he didn't like something Cameron said on
Oh, yeah, him and Jello was going at each other, right?
Yeah.
He beefing with everybody. He funny.
Yeah.
He funny dude, yo. Who y'all got for the Super Bowl right now? Like, I don't even know what's going on. Are we keeping up with it? I ain't got my other phone.
It's halftime.
Is
Oh, Kendrick performing?
Who winning?
They not like us. They not like. Is he performing that shit? If he performing,
yo, shout out everybody that's watching the Super Bowl, watching the halftime. Just be safe. You know what I mean? For real, like, you know, it's a lot of crazy.
I would
stuff
tell y'all
going
to
on.
stay prayed up, but apparently it's offensive.
Yeah. It's only offensive to people that.
It's 20 Philadelphia up. It's 24-0.
Ooh.
Philly's up? Yeah, I think they're gonna win.
That's bad.
I'll take Philly on
That's bad for the betters.
They were saying they was gonna win on TikTok.
Everybody was saying put your money on Kansas because Kansas been doing it, and then
TikTok was saying.
Can
Philly.
you bet now? Can you still bet?
You could, but you're not gonna get as much if Philly win.
It already started.
But if you bet on Kansas, then if you bet on Kansas, then you probably
I wouldn't put they're already up 3 touchdowns. I would not do that.
Yo, Mahomes doing that, nigga. Yeah, you find out, bro.
I would not waste my money on that.
That's crazy.
It's crazy.
But I can't believe there ain't gonna be no more BMF, yo. Like, how you leave us on that cliffhanger, nigga?
Jess Hilarious said that on the Breakfast Club when it first started. She was like, leave 50 alone, yo. Y'all know he petty. He gonna cancel BMF just because this. And then
but it's crazy that as men we gotta behave like that because you got a power struggle. People that's on the top, like everybody that's on the top, just like everybody shouldn't be a parent. You know what I mean? Like it's really like everybody is not structured to be in charge. Like look at that lady, like that. You know she beat her kid. You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy because they didn't do their chores. You beat them like that because they didn't do their chores over an hour. Stepfather was there, didn't do anything. Like, that's crazy.
Do you think she's going to say it was postpartum?
That was a big-ass kid. That was a regular... How old was that kid? How old was that kid? I sent y'all the link. I don't got my phone. But shit, like... I don't know. To me, I look at it like this. Because everybody's different on discipline. But if you in a relationship with somebody and they have a kid and you're planning on having a child with that person, if you realize that person really can't control themselves.
He said he was a teenager.
Yeah, what?
That's crazy.
You realize they can't control themselves. And they get like a little out of control, you could either leave the situation, you leave that kid with that person, and you know that it's a bad situation for that kid to be in, or you be with that person, you tell them you need to get some help. You need to calm down. It's not that serious because the kid spilled the juice on the floor, yo.
Nah, I'm a civilian. I'm telling. Like, yo, this bitch is wilding on this little boy. Like, you need to come get this bitch. Especially if I don't got no kid with her.
The best solution is for her to get help because then I put the kid in the system if she taken out of the home.
The kid's gonna be in the system regardless, bro. Regardless.
If you can save a home, I prefer to do that than put the kid in the system.
I'd rather the kid in the system than dead.
Nah, you don't. The system, not dead. Not dead.
Dead, bro.
But there's a possibility that the kid won't be dead. You saying that?
I'd rather the kid in the system than end up like how he ended up, bro. Are we debating that?
I'm not debating
You
that.
could end up dead being in the system too.
Well, would you take the chance, or would you say that, hey, being dead is better
I would
than
be
being
a
in the
good
system?
parent and raise my child.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying in this
I mean,
situation,
if the
are we
options,
saying that
if the only option that's given is to have the
death?
system, then you have to rely on the
Or
system.
the system.
Are you
Exactly.
confident enough in the system
No.
to really believe that your kid is good? Like that's
I'm
what
not-
we try.
I'm
That's
not
what we
dismiss-
try to
I'm not
advocate to
dismissing
avoid
the
parents
certainty of
getting
death.
the right mental health that they need to get so that they can be the better parent to raise these fucking kids, because they're not gonna stop having kids.
Yeah, you're right.
So how do we get people either we gonna be with deletion of children, or we gonna be with less? And I'm not talking about after. I'm talking about pre. We can't say the word.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And we either talking about that, or we talking about these kids being going out to whoever, never seeing their family, never seeing their relatives, never growing up with the people that they should grow up with, possibly going to the prom with their cousin. You know what I mean? Like, Like we gotta think more hindsight. Like what's going on right now, like we can't cry over the spilled milk. This shit just already fucked up. But when you see that there's a woman that thinks it's okay to beat their kid, that's a teenager, because there's nothing else to do but beat their kid, and that's a problem. Now, then we also don't know how was that kid's behavior. That kid probably was wild. That kid probably was like, cursing, yelling, fighting back, and then it got out of hand. Or it could have been mom was too aggressive. She couldn't control her anger. You know what I mean? It could have been different. At that age, it's just poor decisions in our community when we result to just give it up.
Bro, like
instead of us trying to figure out
how they're never gonna figure it out, Smiley.
No,
if they were gonna fucking figure it out, they would have fucking figured it out, bro. You giving this bitch too much credit. She killed her fucking son. You think she's gonna figure it out? And then while she was figuring out who's gonna watch her fucking son while she was in fucking therapy, who was gonna watch her boy? She obviously don't have nobody because guess what? She probably been beating this nigga. It probably wasn't her first time. Like, yo, just get some people ain't worth a damn, bro. And it's nothing you could do. Like, and I don't fault her. I fault the society that made her into that person. Because I guarantee you, if her dad was in her life and then her dad cared, and then guess what? You would break that cycle. But guess what? That shit isn't her reality. So she's not going to want to get that help. She's not going to want to get that encouragement.
So she's how do we solve that problem? How do we solve that
problem? Death, nigga. Death or jail, bro. Death or jail. And that little boy's only option is if the state come in and give him another option, because yeah, it's fucked up in the system. I know it is, 100%. But it's better than death. It's better than just being non-existent because you was beat to death by an unfit parent. It's better than death.
You have a chance, right?
She deserves the death penalty now. Now it's 2 lives that deserve. It should be like Final Destination.
What about the stepfather? How do you feel about him?
I think he should get some jail time, but I don't think it should be life because at the end of the day, he was the stepfather. He probably didn't have no say. He probably was getting beat too. For all we know, he's a victim. But on some man shit, it's some sucker shit that he didn't stand up and be like, don't do this. You're about to go to jail, or you know what I mean? Like, yo, this bitch is out here whooping her.
Oh,
this
is the Super Bowl itself? Oh, snap.
I'm gonna be humble.
We locked in.
They ain't do what's the name? They ain't do they not like us.
You saying be humble right now.
Cause
you being late. And they got the sign language nigga.
Oh, that's the sign language nigga?
The interpreter, yeah.
That's my shit too.
And he got choreography too.
Word. He has to, nigga. It's the Super Bowl.
Yeah, rapper. Got bell bottoms on.
Yeah, he wild with the bell bottoms though, nigga.
Crazy. Okay. So we got Kendrick in the Super Bowl. Yo, building.
What's up, man? Yeah, we're watching it now. You're not gonna understand him because he already raps like a chipmunk sometimes. So like,
Yo.
oh, I'm on. Yeah. My bad, K-Dot. Oh man.
Yeah, he there, man.
Yeah,
New Orleans. Shout out to New Orleans,
I don't know,
man. All the people that bet on
you know
the
what
Chiefs,
it is,
man.
It's connections.
Sorry.
It's connections. Yeah, connections. I say go. Yeah, I say go. Mommy, but now listen to all of your criticisms of it right now. I mean, I say go. I say go. He does. Sometimes he does. He goes into
that
that
is
flow.
crazy for somebody to do that to their child. That's sad, and I think people that are sick like
maybe
that
they need to
should
put,
not
like,
have
the
children in
captions.
the first place, and they would because you're obviously unfit. And
But alright,
something
man, I
is
gotta
wrong
go.
with
I'm
them, you
on
need
camera
help.
right now.
And it's sad
Yeah,
because they
I'm at
need
my
help.
full time.
I
I'll talk to you
believe
later.
though anyone who would do something like that is sick. Like a normal person wouldn't do something like that. So
What do you think about the stepfather?
I don't know. I think either he was involved or she abuses him too. He's like one of those.
I think he a victim too, yeah.
Those.
Ain't no way you just sit on him. I'm not gonna do nothing. Last time I did something, I got beat up. Cause that's crazy, yo. You let that poor little boy get his ass rocked to death.
That's crazy.
It's crazy as ever.
And what was that? Puffs. What's up?
Let me see.
And there was another story where
They not like us. Maybe I should tell my mom to slow it down and she'll be able to understand it better. She's like, I don't understand nothing.
They found remains. They found remains in a mom's house in where's that? Detroit.
Are they not playing it? They not like us. Why they play a clip of it? They whack. If they don't play Not Like Us or the Super Bowl, that performance is whack. I don't care what's going on.
Sped it out because.
Shout out to SZA, she looking all good. But yo, SZA look good, but I didn't know she had work done. And now I'm like,
I know you can tell.
I mean, I shouldn't have said I didn't know that she had work done. I didn't know that she had that much work done because she looked different. I'm like, when I remember SZA, I was like, I don't remember this person, whoever this person is. Like, she bad, don't get me wrong, but I do not remember her like that. And now she's
the sign language. The sign language thing will be lit. Nigga look like he crumping.
It looked like J-Rock.
It
looked like J-Rock crimping and shit. Like, yo. It might be J-Rock crimping up there.
He's stomping the yard, yo. The sign language. Yeah, you can tell. Look at her butt.
She taking them pants, bro.
You see how her butt come out crazy in the back?
Yeah.
Oh, they got Samuel L. Jackson.
By Samuel L. Jackson. He better do it.
Here it go.
I'm just mad he doing it in bell bottoms.
Yeah. Kendrick performed. He performed
He
performed "They Not Like Us" at the Super Bowl.
I don't want to up to go with him.
Drake.
That's how you know mad people is watching. Cause
Yo, when they play your diss, cause now it actually
Super
happened.
Bowl, bro.
When they play your
My
diss
mother's
at
watching
the Super
this
Bowl,
shit, my nigga. Like
that's
this shit crazy, yo.
That's crazy.
What's this the from?
Dude, I make it the best diss ever.
Down.
Yeah,
Put
it's
your
up
nose
there.
down.
It's definitely up there. I think if you gave
That's
Pops
the only one that was
some
on
time.
number one in the chart or in the top 10.
Yeah.
A lot of people still deny it though. They like, yo,
What about
Nah, I be giving niggas they accolades.
What about
you gotta
Ether?
get a
Ether. Yeah, they like Ether.
Ether ain't with no
And,
Grammys, nigga.
not even-
Ether ain't with no Grammys.
Not even
yo.
just Ether.
I don't even think
another
Nas won the Grammy.
Hit 'em
Did
up.
Nas win the Grammy?
Hit him up, yeah.
He might have won one for something. Nigga saying A minor.
There's a banger too.
Mustard. He brought Mustard out. That's dope. Mustard lost mad weight, yo. Nigga was big as fuck.
He probably had
Turn
to.
the TV off. Turn the TV off.
For real.
I mean, well, yeah, for health reasons.
Probably got a nutritionist.
It went back to regular.
Probably was like, yo, I need you to eat salmon burgers, bro.
Shit, that healthy.
Salmon burgers with tomato and cheese. Nah, it's actually pretty good.
Can't do it that fast.
Light mayo.
Mustard.
And some mustard, yeah. Yeah, what was the other topic? What was I discuss?
Yeah, I gotta cut out around 9:30.
So, Aaron the plumber guy, you all remember him? Popped up a little. He was on Erika Mena show. She has a show. I love Erika Mena. She's toxic though. But anyway, she has a show now on Zeus called Two Ways, and it's one of those shows where like she's supposed to be looking for love, so she's gonna pick out of. She has men and women contestants coming up there, and she's gonna pick someone out of those.
Okay.
So they're riding on a bus. All the people they're gonna all stay in the house together, and they're all riding on a Sprinter or whatever. Then Aaron he's arguing with everybody, he's arguing with all the women or whatever, like first, and then
Why
He's
was
just
he arguing?
saying just because he's on TV.
Oh, you want to make a scene? Okay.
So that's why he went up there in the first place. He's gonna get kicked off because remember I told you a few months back. He
Got a case.
he tried. He said they allegedly he was trying to sue Zeus and Erika Mena. So he got into a fight with there was these twin white boys they were the contestants, and they said they wanted to be a throuple with Erika Mena. That's therefore they wanted to win together.
Take a
Like
fucking
if she
zest
picked
party.
either one of us, it's fine. But we would like if she picked both. But so I don't even know what they were arguing about. But he was trying to fight them both, and he punched one in the eye. He was like, and then when they got off the bus, they're like, I didn't come here to fight. And then his brother was like, you got a shiner. He was like, I do. They left on the second episode.
They said, fuck that. Getting beat up by niggas and shit.
And then it was a
camera?
dude there is a trans because she's both. So anybody can come. It's called Two Ways because she likes men and women. So it was a trans person. Aaron, the plumber, claimed he didn't know. Because this is just showing you just getting into it with everyone. He claims he didn't know or whatever. And the trans person was giving, he was like, put some mints in my mouth or something. And he was like, but he said he didn't know when he did that, right? But while they were on the bus, the trans person was like, I'm a doll. and they were like, "What the
Oh,
what is
man.
that?" And they was like, "That means I'm a trans woman." So like he was born a man, but he transitioned to a woman or whatever. And so, but he said he didn't hear him, but he was there on the bus when he said it. But he did look. You could see how he wasn't paying attention or something. He wasn't even looking that way. So maybe he didn't. But everybody else heard, and they made a whole commotion. They was like, "Oh, you are," because it was a girl next to her. She was like, "You are good." So they did a whole thing about it. So I don't understand how he was just unfazed, like you just zoned out. Like what would you? But everybody, you were right there on the bus, so I don't know how you couldn't hear. You wasn't like you had to hear a commotion. You just heard them screaming, and you wasn't worried about what they were saying or whatever. So it actually like he was purposely turning his head, which means you definitely heard her because you probably just didn't want to hear what they were saying because you like ugh whatever. So if you purposely turned your head, you definitely knew that that was a man. But at any rate, so then the other guy is talking to him, and he like, "Yo, you know that's a dude." He was like, "What?"
How
And
do
he
you
was like,
not
"I didn't know it was
bro?
a dude or whatever." And that dude
I
looked like
saw
a
that.
man.
I saw
Yeah.
that dude. He
So-
looked like a dude. Like,
So then he
especially after
seen
the
him,
fight. You heard
and
how
he
he was
was
talking?
like-
He was talking like a street nigga.
he was like, "What about when you?"
got me fucked up.
No, but he don't talk like that.
He
Yeah.
do when he fight.
Yeah.
He do when his
No, but he did.
testosterone
He was
kicks
like,
up.
he was like, "I got titties up top, dick at the bottom."
That's
he said that earlier in the thing. Not to him, but for Erika.
That's
She
why
was
he's
asking
suing
like,
Erika.
"Why are y'all
He's
here?"
like, she made me look gay. No, buddy. You made yourself look gay.
So yeah, he gonna get mad because he was like, "Ain't you a man?" She was like, "He's the trans person." Was like, you wasn't saying that when I was when you was trying to give me a kiss, and then he was like, "What?" Then boom, it just
Boom king.
hands started flying.
And then you know he got that prison history.
Damn. That's all I got to say about that. That's some bullshit to be fucking famous for.
I mean, you get tricked. You get tricked though.
Nah, ain't nobody tricked that nigga, man.
You don't think that's trick? That's trick. Though.
I think if he couldn't tell that was
they
a
be
woman,
doing that.
if he couldn't tell that was a woman, then he liked that, and he just didn't think.
But
that.
why you gonna do that? I'm not
Some
here.
women be having strong features though.
Nah.
But how you gonna
Okay.
pursue me like that?
It do be some
If I'm not
women
with that.
kind of looking like, but it be a real woman.
Yeah, but why are you kissing somebody that you're not sure about?
She didn't. I don't think they did, but he said something. Put your lip. Give me some lip gloss or do something. I don't know. He did was saying and talking crazy, and you don't even know. And you came on the show for Erika Mena. So why is you even saying anything to anybody on the bus?
Exactly.
Nigga, wow.
Shit don't add up.
He thirsty.
But them shows be fake anyway, obviously.
Yo,
she just
you
wants
know what, yo?
attention and
If he
money.
really suing though,
And-
I don't know.
I gotta shake your hand, bro.
What up?
I mean, that part is.
What's
I watched the Carissa Shields
Oh, the movie?
documentary.
Yeah.
Listen.
That's dope. Good acting, right? I heard good
I'm just
things
gonna
about
say because I watched the movie,
it. Mhm.
now I gotta know a newfound appreciation
For her.
for her
Everything she had to come out
as
with.
the GOAT.
I know her regular story.
She
I
is
didn't
the
see the
GOAT.
movie though. But I gotta see I'm gonna watch the movie. I heard nothing but good things about it.
I mean, she really was like when she got her Olympic gold medal. She was like, yo, she about to pawn it.
Yeah, she ain't care about that.
She was gonna
need the
pawn
money,
it.
nigga.
Her mother,
She from the D.
her mother,
Fuck.
who was an addict,
Mm.
came down and said, no, we not pawning this.
That's beautiful, yo. I ain't know that. That was fire.
She was like, it's not.
Who won?
It's just a
Oh,
medal. I don't
11
care.
months.
He's like, it is just a medal, but it's not about that. It's about you.
Mm.
Her coach said that first medal, that was for Flint.
this ain't, because they said they have a 24.
This metal, this is for you. And she went and got another metal.
That's what's up, Black Excellence.
Black excellence.
Oh, these are just clips of it?
Yeah, that's the old Super Bowl.
What?
It's Philly and Kansas City. Cheer.
Is Trump in the building too?
What? Oh, in the Super Bowl?
Trump at the Super Bowl.
He probably in a skybox. You already know. Him and Barron and shit.
Look.
Like him enough to get pregnant by him, but you don't like him enough to be in a relationship with him?
Like, I'm working on it.
Let
I'm
me
working
repeat
on
this for you.
it. Wow, that's
You
a
like him
wild
enough
answer
to
for the
get
question
pregnant
he
by him,
asked.
but you don't like him enough to be in a relationship with him.
Like, so, like, if I was to get
As
pregnant,
soon as
like,
you answer life,
I wouldn't have a problem
I already know what
because
time
it's
it is.
him, like,
Baby, how old are you?
it's not,
I'm
it's not
34.
exactly. It's
Listen
like,
to me. I'm gonna repeat this one more time. You like him enough to create a life with him. An 18-year to 21, 25-year-old, 25
that means she like the dick, but she don't like him.
She wanted the child to look like
I
him.
think it's because I'm like,
She want
I
the
have like
features,
that
nigga.
mindset, like,
And dick.
if I was to get pregnant, I had a child, like, and he decides he doesn't want me involved, like, I'm okay. Like,
Ma'am.
I'll be okay.
Ma'am.
Yeah, she want the dick. She take anything she
I
can
wanna-
get.
I'm just-
She's letting him know, like, but she's
I
never
wanna-
gonna say that for her.
You like him enough to let him come in your vagina. And
You heard how she said, She was fucking fantasizing, yo. That's the problem. You're like,
It's
yo.
not, he doesn't want her, because you hear what she said. Because
Nope.
why would you say, even if he's not there, I'll be
Exactly.
okay with him not being wanting to be a part of it? So that means you
Shorty
know
with them
that.
green bars.
Exactly.
So, but she's saying
100%.
I don't like. She's lying. Says she don't like him. It's the other way around.
Exactly. He don't like her.
Yeah.
If he would have stayed, they would have been a happy fucking family. But he ain't fucking with her like that. She said, I'll take what I can get.
See her face. She looks like, but that's a woman. I'm not trying to be. I'm just saying some people be having strong feet, and people would say they look like that.
Yeah,
So
100%.
sometimes you can't tell.
Nah, I
You
feel
just
like
think that is a man because.
sometimes you definitely can't tell, but I think personality always speaks loudly. You know what I'm saying? Personality always speaks loudly, so you can catch it if you're paying attention. Unless you don't want to catch it.
You're over there crunching away. Wow.
You doing kind of good. It's the checks
Checkmate.
nah, the checks mud something. What they call it? Muddies.
That sounds disgusting.
ma'am, if the man is driving into a wall,
Man, girl called
and your
cookie
only
pleasure.
reason for not saying is because you want to let
Is
him
that
be a
Kansas
man,
City? They look so
both of y'all
sad
deserve to
and
hit that
cold
wall
and
and vote.
depressed. I feel bad for them.
If we're gonna
Is
talk,
she
if we're
crying?
gonna speak traditionally about what your role is
Is she
in being a
crying?
kid,
She might be
you're
crying,
supposed
yo.
to be watching all parts. Right. You supposed to be watching over him. So it should never been no.
Can you imagine getting proposed to
reason for not.
and your team is losing?
That's hilarious.
Listen to this.
You're gonna have to redirect that to the marriage and shit or proposal.
Day 26 breaks down in tears while speaking on Diddy. Fans question speaking on Diddy. Fans question what really happened.
I don't get it. I don't know why somebody would do that to a talented, passionate people. Yeah. Even though we talented, passionate people, I don't understand. No, it's okay, bro. I don't understand why someone would sit down and think about hurting someone. I don't know. Or laugh about it after they do it, you know. Like, I don't get it. That's what I said.
Wasn't he fucking with
Dawn.
I'm not here to expose anybody, but none of them are innocent, man. Like, none of them are innocent. Y'all all coming after this man for millions of dollars.
Nah, he saw it. He must have saw that shit.
Wait, Dawn was
That happened to him too?
Yeah.
Oh.
Diddled everybody. That's
shit.
it. They're all crying.
Oh, 'cause they just
Except for Mike, he's the only one that ain't saying nothing. Everybody else, like, Will got up and walked away.
Wait, did he did something to Dawn?
Yeah, that's what she's alleging. And I think to him too, that's why he's crying. And he said he didn't know about Dawn. He said she never told him. He's just now hearing this from everybody else.
For what I can't talk about right now, but I just wanted to apologize.
And Ye talk about free him.
Because something was wrong with me.
Like, yo, man. Like, sometimes I be
talk
fucking with
about
Kanye, but sometimes that nigga be tweaking, bro. And I can't, like, I can't fuck with him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because he be wilding, like, we're not going to ignore all of that shit. Like, he's trying to make, what's the name, a hero now. It's like, yo, if I remember correctly, when Hitler came to the fucking Olympics, he was not happy for us blacks, us original Jews. he was not happy for us. You see what I'm saying? Nigga was mad as fuck that the blonde hair, blue eyes wasn't crushing in the fucking Olympic sports. You see what I'm saying? So I don't understand why Ye is going out his way to try to, you know what I mean, big up this dude. Like, is this for fucking promo for the next album? And then he gonna dip? Like, I even gave him props for the Grammy situation, because I already peeped the game with having your white wife on the fucking red carpet naked like fucking a slave, like how they had the naked ass slaves back in the day. I already peeped that shit. So, but what I'm saying is, when you start bigging up people that you know are promoters of hate, then I know who you really working for. And it's like, it's not for us, it's for you. You see what I'm saying? It's like, this is a media tactic. Like, I used to think like, damn, this is Kanye. He's trying to express how much he really cares about the people and blah, 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 blah. But now it's like, just seeing like how he operates, how you need naked women, and then you put the fucking sushi over their nipples and shit, or how Cameron say you was at the fucking in the fucking dark with the dungeon at the yeah, like shit crazy. Like, I feel like,
yo, any ideas, y'all? I want to do that for my birthday, y'all.
What? Oh, with the naked
Nia
chick?
Torrey, yeah.
At least you not, you know what I mean, promoting that you're a Christian before you. At least you didn't drop a Christian album and then, you know what I'm saying, and then do that shit for your birthday.
You want to do something different.
You know what I'm saying? I could respect that coming from you, because you like nigga bitches and you like something different. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I think it'll be cool. And then the shock value, everybody, oh my god.
Yeah, I just don't like that.
Now it could be.
People
it might not be. It might not even be that extreme. You might just go to Vegas. I mean, it's coming up soon, so I mean, not soon, like 8 months. I know everybody got a lot of shit going on, but I gotta get some type of getaway. I'm gonna go somewhere.
Yeah, like, I'll be lit, nigga. Let's see if I can get that fucking time off, bro. Be out there with you.
It's gonna be lit, man. Wherever we go, man.
Nigga.
I'll make sure of that.
We're gonna have to go like during the week, though. I don't got work.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah. Whatever works with everybody.
When is your birthday? What day is your birthday on?
August 14th.
See what day that is. Calendar. Yep, it's a Thursday. We can go that week. I'm back on Friday. 11th to like the 15th. She lit!
What time was your thing?
What thing?
Y'all show.
I don't know. They didn't specify the times. They said they was going to tell us closer to the date. But I'm pretty sure the
Yeah, keep your evening open,
The
man.
date is here.
February 21st, Friday, man.
yeah, 100%. Volunteer Oakdale Theater. It's gonna be the Locks. It's their 30th anniversary tour. AZ's gonna be there, special guest. Arson's gonna be there, special guest. And you know, some other openers is gonna be there as well. So it should be a good show. Should be a great show. No, I'm getting ready.
Pull
I'm
up.
trying to figure out what you doing. Why you swiping at my feet? You see that I don't have my boots on today? Cats got a fascination with toes. Y'all notice that? They love toes. They're like, what are those things? You don't even have no claws. What the fuck are those little nubs?
Look, what
The
do you
feminine
think
side
about
of you talking. Hey, I want to, but y'all be dealing with that masculinity too. It's the kind of move to the front, Cass.
It's the kind of man you dealing with.
Who is
When
that?
you got a man, a
Cass
certain
go?
man gonna make that
I fuck
masculine
with
go away.
I believe
It's
that.
natural.
Okay.
As women, we get around a man that's real masculine. You can't help but just listen.
Yeah.
All right, tell me what to do.
Facts.
Okay, you know.
Yeah.
You,
But get a
I
man
mean,
that's playing and like he acting like the princess too. If you dealing with another princess, you gotta out princess him.
it's like, all right, it's like
That's true as
when a woman being annoying, right? Like a woman, because women can be, and we go all say, oh, men are annoying. So, but let's just be clear what we talking about. The annoying shit, the whining, the whatever, right? When a woman's being annoying, you can treat her like a child. Treat her like a child.
That is crazy.
You can treat her like a child and just be like, what's wrong? What do you want? Okay.
That's what they want, nigga.
You know,
Fuck
or
wrong with
you could just be like, or you could just sit there and just ignore them.
They don't want that.
And they'll just, and eventually they'll just, you know.
You don't see me.
You know, yeah, and eventually they'll just, you know, whatever. But after a while, the difference with them and a child is they're an adult physically.
That was funny. I was expecting that.
Physically. But from a mental standpoint, their need for an emotional connection with you.
You talking about the kid or
The woman, because the child is just developing. Some children will develop into an introvert and just be by themselves and lock themselves in their room. You don't even hear about them. You don't even hear them. You got to check to make sure they're alive. You know what I mean? But there's women that need attention, yo. Come watch this movie with me. Come sit over here with me. Come do this. Da, 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 da. Or every time they're doing something, they gotta tell you something, or they gotta send you a picture so you can see, oh, look at this picture. They right in the room with you. You know what I mean? Come look at this picture. You doing something. She just gotta keep showing you the picture. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. Like, you know, you engaged in whatever you're engaged in, and she's just constantly gotta be seen like Stuart. Like, look what I can do type shit. You know what I mean? Instead of just existing there. And it's hard to say that to somebody that you share space with, that you share connection with, that you share mutual interests with, and you're gonna say like, "Yo, I just want you to just be here and just shut the fuck up. Be here and be quiet.
Mm-hmm. Be present.
Be present." You know what I mean? You're here when I need you. If I need you for something, I'll call you. And I might not even ask you for anything.
Mm-hmm.
I might just want you to just be here when I need you here. And if I do need you for something, I just need your company.
We gotta demand what we want, bro. We gotta let our intentions on our sleeve and make it seem like, yo, like, if
Nobody's a mind reader.
that's what I'm saying, like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
On
Just-
both sides.
Just make it super, super, super understandable.
Are we simple though? Are men simple?
Yeah.
Do you really think that
It's
we're
fuck.
simple?
It's fuck, bro. It's fuck, bro. It's fuck.
Because women be thinking like,
Fuck, bro.
"Oh,
It's
you're
so
not
simple.
simple.
It's simple
Like
as fuck.
you want this and that, and you want this and you want that." Really, like for me,
The hardest part is who she got to.
because it's like, because for you, the retention for you to be in that relationship, to commit to them,
Mm-hmm.
they have to subscribe to your beliefs,
Yeah,
right?
100%.
So which is normal, because the woman should subscribe to the man's belief. That's just normal shit.
Mm-hmm.
But that's first and foremost. You don't want to kind of convert them. You want them to already kind of have a sense of this is. But would you be
Exactly.
willing to guide a woman that she checks everything off,
Yeah.
but she wants to be in your favor, and she wants to subscribe to she wants to believe in what you want to believe, and she
Mhm.
wants you to teach her.
Mhm.
Are you willing to mentor her and take her under your wing,
Absolutely.
and also make her your wife, your whatever?
Absolutely.
Okay.
100%.
So that's a compromise. That's a difference. I don't think a lot of people, not men, not women, but people in general, I don't think a lot of people are gonna make certain compromises. Like religion, I think that's a big thing. But the compromise with it, knowing that, okay, the woman really cares enough about you to want to subscribe to your beliefs, and because there's women that convert to be Islamic faith because they're dealing with a dude that's Islamic faith.
Thanks.
And they grew up a certain type of upbringing their whole life, and then they come to their crib to Thanksgiving one day, which they not even supposed to celebrate, but they come to their crib Thanksgiving one day, and they had their hijab on and everything.
Is that a game?
Yeah, it is. What the heck?
Is this
I thought I was joking.
It's a video game.
This is a video game.
I know, and I've seen the
They're
thing.
they're
the
recreating
rings.
what you know what it is. I don't think YouTube could broadcast the actual game.
Yeah, I know, but sometimes people be sneaking stuff.
Yeah,
like
they
that.
do, for sure.
And it'll probably
At least
be
they show
fair.
Kendrick shit.
I think this is the
Yeah,
game.
this is basically what happened. Yeah, 24 to
Who
nothing.
did it?
Somebody playing Madden.
Damn, yo. Who's quarterback for Philly? I told you TikTok was right. Didn't I say TikTok said Eagles was gonna win? I definitely said that.
That's crazy.
That's crazy as fuck, bro.
TikTok is the new Simpsons.
TikTok is the new Simpsons. I don't know, cause they changed TikTok, so it's not the same. Like a lot of people that was up there ain't up there no more. So I don't know, but you know, I feel like Facebook own everything now.
Yo, they got 3.
You got 3. 35 though. 35 to 3 though.
I'm thinking it's rigged.
I mean, it might be.
They
if
do be doing
TikTok
that. They be
knows.
like, oh, everybody said we're gonna lose, so that's
I mean,
are we gonna win?
it makes sense to believe it's rigged because there's so much conspiracy
It don't
going
even have
on
to be
anyway.
the whole team. It could just be one player that
Right.
Yo,
make
Pete,
it.
Pete, this conspiracy. Both of those teams is where the planes landed.
Because it was a setup.
Both of them.
It's a distraction. All this is a distraction.
I
All
mean,
that
for
rolling
sure.
around.
For sure. Do you think Kendrick put anything in his performance that like was like some hey, I know what's going on type shit, and I'm not with it.
Some Da Vinci Code shit.
Yeah. Do you think he did or no?
I don't know.
I felt like we only saw a little.
His lyrics are very cryptic, right?
I mean, my mother didn't even understand what the fuck he was saying.
Parkist time.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, not a lot of people can understand Kendrick unless you know the history of Kendrick. Like, fuck with some songs and shit. But
I be hearing it. If this world were mine.
did he do that song?
Him and
Yeah.
what's that girl
Straight
name?
to the sample.
SZA? Was that who it was?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah. He should have. That was my shit.
You've been so good to me.
That's wild, yo. This is wild. As fuck. TikTok is all shit, bro.
Listen.
When a man go through something, don't nobody give a damn. I'm being
I
honest,
heard
bro.
this before. That's
When a
real.
man need help, everybody tell the man up. Get a better job. Get more money. But when a woman need help, everybody cool with it. The first thing they say is, where your man is. You know what I'm saying? The man should be doing it. You shouldn't be doing it by yourself. It's the man. The man. The man got to be the strongest person in the house. But when he weak, who helping that man be strong? You know what I'm saying? When that man going through something, who helping him? The man can't call on nobody. He got to do it all by himself. Even when he's stressed out, who helping the man? When he's suffering and struggling, who helping the man? He got to help himself. Ain't nobody standing with him, but he stand with everybody else. He pay everything. He do everything. He trying to keep everybody in order, trying to keep the kids in order.
That's deep. That's deep. I think that's real. I think men a lot of times get overlooked their values, and you could tell by my co-parenting situation. Just like, yo, if I'm not in the house providing and doing what then the value of me goes down. And I feel like that's just what it is. Like, you feel me? And it shouldn't be that way. It's sad, but this shows how a lot of our women value us sometimes. But I know it's not everybody because, well, I don't know. It might just be the value of something else at that point. Like, I had a girl this year tell me that she loved me and she don't even know my middle name for real. Like, how you know me? Like, you don't even know me, but you love me? How? You see what I'm saying? You love how I make her feel.
Okay.
But she don't
and
love me.
How does she treat you in response to that?
Awesome. 100%.
Like, does she show you what she's saying?
That she values me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
But she, I mean, with all...
I mean, it could be bullshit, it could be true. Like, here's the thing. We can't tell anybody what they feel.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people have to accept. I might not be ready to feel the way that you feel right now. You might feel this way because I'm showing you what I would generally show anybody that treats me a certain type of way.
I'm not even
because
mad
of that.
Feel that way.
You might love me. I'm sorry if you do and I'm not there yet. Give me a chance to get there with you, and then when I'm there with you, then we'll be on the same shit. But right now, I'm gonna continue doing what makes you love me, cause I'm already doing that. But you'll love me more when I want to be more invested, and now I'm doing things because I share the same feelings for you that you share for me.
I think it's the dynamic though. It's like link up, get physical. If the physical is good, then okay, this is in, you lock in. I think that's like the norm after, correct me if I'm wrong, E, but I think that's the norm after a woman like really locks in. After she gives up the pussy and her intentions is, yeah, I fuck with this person, like she's locked in first. You see what I'm saying? So I try to be like, all right, before we lock in, I don't know who the fuck you are. And I could fuck you, excuse my language. We could have sex before I really get to know you, because sex is also a part of me getting to know you too, right? But if you don't want to have sex, I respect that. We can move in that. It's usually not that. So basically what I'm saying is, if she falls in love, then she's falling in love with exactly who the fuck I said I was when I first came. Is my point to all of this. Like, I'm not telling you, hey, I'm gonna rush into a relationship right after we have.
Is that person worth falling in love with?
I don't know, because I don't know her like that. You see what I'm saying?
Nobody's ever fallen in love with you just for you being you.
Like, what you mean, like?
But that's what I'm saying. If you're just being whoever you are to all these people, and then this person responds to this way, how often do people respond this way to you being how you generally are to people?
I think if we take that route of what you're saying, then people aren't unique, and like, people would be just subjected to, like, oh, because I like you, your personality, then I'll just do whatever and I'm in love and it's justified. Like, that's not enough. Like in order to love somebody, like, for real, you have to know the person. That has to be the...
Because you have to see them at their worst. And see if you can withstand.
Thank you. Exactly. You have to. Or else you don't know what the... You know you like things about the person, but that's not I am in love with the person. That's I love how this person treats me so far. That's not I love this person for who they are for real, because you don't know me for real. And this is my point with her. Like, yeah, you're telling me this, and you might think that you feel this way. But what it really is you love how I make you feel, as opposed to the other dudes that you were in relationships, and they might have been niggas that go to jail a lot. They might have been niggas that cheat a lot. They might have been niggas that don't tell her the truth. You see what I'm saying?
So she's showing you the appreciation that you want.
Yeah, always. But she's going hard with the, like, yo, I want to have babies.
Because men probably, because men in her, maybe in her experience, haven't done things that you're doing for her to appreciate them to that level. If somebody's, like, if you've never eaten anything but bread and water, and then you come to my house and I got fruit, vegetables, different types of protein, meat,
variety,
you know what I mean, variety of shit, you gonna come over there and you gonna be like, damn, man, I don't ever want to leave from this place. That's how she feels. She's probably like, she was used to bread and water.
I get it.
And now you're giving her something more healthy. So she appreciates what you're giving her. And you're like, yo, I'm just doing what I'm supposed to do. You know what I mean? It's just like you feeding something and it just keeps coming back to the house and you like, oh,
because that bothers
starts showing you love and shit like that. Like, yo, why you doing all this?
Let me tell you
like,
why that bothers
I'm just being nice. Nobody feeds me. I just walk by throughout the whole fucking shit as a stray and nobody gives me food, but you're the only one that feeds me.
Let me tell you why that bothers me, right?
Why?
That bothers me because, like I said, her last boyfriends had a criminal history, and that criminal history involved him being abusive to her. So now I gotta worry about if he gets out, because I think he's still incarcerated. But if he gets out, what if he pull up? She got a restraining order against the nigga.
And then you got a defender. Okay.
And I didn't sign up for that.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Like, it's certain shit that that is her life that it's like, I'm not gonna ignore that just because you like me or love me. You see what I'm saying? So I'm gonna put that fence up and let you know, like, yeah, you could love me, but I don't feel that way. And I'm not gonna even say, hey, it's gonna develop into this one day, because there's a lot of things I already notice now that's preventing that. And you like, she got faith, man. That's one thing about her. Like, she got faith that she could change that, but I doubt it. Like, I doubt it, because I know what I'm looking for. I know what I want. I already know. And right now, I feel like I know she's a good person, and we cool, and I appreciate her, but I know that as a relationship, it wouldn't work out, and I don't want to waste our time. You know what I mean? If that means we don't have to, mess around no more, so be it. I'm cool with that.
Are you sure?
100%, I'm sure. What you
See that
mean?
thing, you better spend the block a couple times.
I'm never gonna spend the block uninvited. E. If I'm invited, that's different.
So don't say that. Oh, you okay with it?
I am okay.
Say no.
I'm okay with never initiating anything. But am I okay with not having sex with her if she's making advances? Like, I don't know. I ain't say that. I don't know, because I'm still attracted to this person. And if she, you know what I mean, like, the only way I wouldn't be is if she was in a relationship. And she said the same thing. She was like, well, if you mess with another girl, that's different. Like, I'm not going to be messing around with you. You mess around with somebody else. And I get that. But I'm still single. So she going to be upset when I go on a date.
All right.
She just said, yeah, just let her know. I'm gonna let you know. I just went on a date. You still don't want me to come through? I don't know. I be thinking she don't care for real.
Some women don't. I think really, like, a lot of times I think they get caught up in the idea, and it's not just women, because we all do, but when you get to a point as a man and you really want that, you know what you want. Like, you got to that point, like, now you like, all right, look, I just want something that's just stable.
Mm-hmm.
So then you're putting up with a whole bunch of shit because you just want something stable. But then, like, for a woman, she might just be at a point where she already been through this. She wasn't something stable. She got out of that shit because it got unstable. Then she tried to do some other shit, and she was like, nah. And then she just was like, fuck it, I'm just going to do it for fun. So now she at the point where she like doing it for fun,
yeah.
right? And at the expense of she's meeting people that she actually likes, but then she's juggling other people that she actually likes. I was watching something that was a little bit triggering. It was a video where they were reviewing a TikToker who made a clip of 7 ways to cheat.
Whoa.
And
what a clip.
with your while you have your boyfriend. You know
wow.
what I mean? To find your husband. 7 ways to cheat on your boyfriend while finding your husband.
Wow. What a clip, bro.
So she goes through all of these steps. And it's really convenient steps. Nah, it's a TikToker.
Oh, okay.
And it's really convenient steps as to how to go through all of these different things on how to do it. Like,
and she has a boyfriend.
2, 3. And I'm assuming, unless he's seen this content, then probably not. You know what I mean? If he's still with her, he's a simp. You know,
that's sicko in the head. Like.
But yeah, it's crazy. And some of the stuff is like really like stuff you could really identify. Like, she claims to be at work. She claims to be doing this. She claims to be doing that. And you only see her, right? You only see her conveniently. Like, right. You only see her conveniently.
You know how mad I would be if I found out that somebody... This is what I mean about finding out shit about people and then well, I just didn't want to tell you because you was gonna get mad. Like,
Oh,
nah,
yeah.
like, no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Let me know up front. And if you're keeping it from me because you're not proud about it, then it's a problem.
Some
Like,
type of shit is just better to just let the person go.
yeah, that's
Don't
what I
even-
mean.
Don't even say nothing.
That's what I mean. That's
Just let 'em
exactly
go.
what it is. Because as soon as I know that shit, I'm like, oh, okay, I can't fuck with this person.
How it could be way worse.
Because this is the type of shit that's
If
gonna
you
lead
playing
up to
with a
be some
person's
wild
heart,
shit.
because a person really concerned, you never know what type of person you're dealing with. If you messing with somebody that's really invested, they really care about you, and you break their heart, they could mess up your job, they could mess up your life, they could mess up your connection with other people that you care about. It could be really cerebral. So like some people think like, you know, you just break a girl's heart, you move on, whatever, you do whatever. Nah, some of these women, they really will hold a grudge and they'll mess your whole shit up.
Yeah, for sure.
Thin line between love and hate, real shit.
I ain't fucking with all this shit's gonna fuck my life up, bro. Not at this point.
Yeah, bro.
Like, not at this point, bro. I feel like I'm just moving out here too blessed. I came too far. Niggas about to fucking perform for the locks, bro. Like, this shit is crazy, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Like, nigga, this year, like, mark my words, bro. This year, it's gonna be a dope ass year for Arsenal, bro. Like, this shit gonna be crazy.
Oh yeah, man. Send us home.
Alright, well, thank you for tuning in, guys. Whoever showed up, we appreciate you. Hit the like button, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you're notified the next time we post or go live. I'm La Hefa.
CrisxmasOnDemand.
SmileyJizzle.
Get lifted.
And we out here, yo.
Every day. Yeah. They not like us. They not like us. I'm sorry, K-Dot, for calling you a chipmunk.